It doesn't take much imagination to know what a colonoscopy would probably feel like.
I don't even know what my colon feels like. Hello, welcome to the podcast.
Hey, what's up, guys? You know what it is already. It's DJs in Discord running duos.
That's right, I am Leadfire.
And I'm Key Value.
And we're DJs playing on Discord.
That's right. And there's two of us, and you know what that means. It's a duo.
Yeah, today we're playing a game called Warframe. And it is a multiplayer co-op shooter with objectives and sci-fi and bullets and robots.
It's a real blast. I'll be honest, I don't know a thing about this game, but I am going to try to do my best. And the first thing that's going to be up today is a test. This game is kind of like school, which is like, you know, most games, kids love school. So the game's got to be like school. Makes sense. And I'm going to take a test, which I think is probably a science or maybe earth sciences test, because this game is about Earth. So, Ben, why don't you set up this test that I'm about to be taking?
So now let's see. We're working towards unlocking the next quest for Key Value.
And I think we've got kind of like a big mission up next, right?
Well, next you gotta finish your junction, right? Your junction quest for the Mercury Junction.
The map will tell me. Yeah, the Mercury Junction. So we did all the prereqs.
Mm-hmm.
And look at those rewards.
So we're on the planet Venus, and we're trying to open up a path to Mercury. And in order to do that, you have to complete a few prerequisites, and I think we've done them all.
Oh, are we in a party together?
No, we're not. I can re-add you.
Oh shit!
But actually, no. I think you have to do your junction by yourself anyway. So.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, what? This is terrible podcast material.
Yeah, I know. We're just gonna.
Why are we doing this? Oh no!
Tell you what. Why don't you bring us the topic of the week? What's the topic of the week here?
So just a little something that we could discuss. I just thought that this question was on my mind. Basically,
yes.
How bad is a heart attack?
Really?
How bad is a heart attack really? I mean, we all know that your heart is pretty important.
Yeah.
Yeah. The heart is basically, I think, if you could only have one organ. Oh no, you know what? Shit, the brain is more important than a heart. I think that's probably going to be the basis of my argument, is that a heart attack is not nearly as bad as a brain attack.
That is true.
Is a stroke.
And like, people are complaining about heart attacks all the time. Sometimes it feels like some people just won't shut up about them. And I was like, dude, give the brain its space. Why not, break some attention to the brain attacks?
Exactly. I mean, you can have 3 or 4 heart attacks before you actually kick the bucket.
Yeah.
But the only thing that really has to change is like your activity level, the amount of stress in your daily life. You obviously can't exercise anymore. You're probably supposed to eat better, but I'm sure that nobody who has a heart attack really does that. Yeah, man, I just think that, like, a heart attack is not a big deal, and that if someone was to have one, we should still let them run for president.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, a brain attack, on the other hand, and now we're on shaky ground.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd say, unless if you had the brain attack in office, then we'd let it slide. You can finish out the term. I mean, 4 years. What's 4 years really? I mean, you spend 4 years in high school. It's like in, out, one and done. I get 4 and done.
In the grand scheme of things, that's like 4 years.
It's a flash in the pan, my lad.
Uh-huh.
I think I did it. Is there just one guy I had to kill?
Just that one guy, and then you walk over to activate the thingy, I think.
Oh, cool. Well, he killed me once, but I got him back, so
nice.
I win.
Go over to your codex, because now you should be able to start the next quest. We're going to continue the story and see what's going on with... I actually don't even know what the plot is, because it's been probably about 2 years since I've done this.
And you've told me that this game is like enormous, so that there's probably like...
Yeah, there's a lot
of quests to keep track of. What do I press to see the quests?
It's at the codex. It's one of those computers inside your ship. So I'll read.
Once awake.
One's awake. Intercepted Grineer communications reveal that the Grineer have been experimenting with some sort of bioweapon. You must investigate. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
this
no
is
good.
kind
Take
of
it again. Take it again at the top, from the top.
Okay, okay.
You screwed up the words.
That's a good point.
You got to do it again. I got to get it clean. From
quest.
the top.
Okay. The Once Awake quest.
Sorry. From the top of the episode. Let's go back.
Hey guys, welcome to DJs on Discord playing duos. Today we're doing
my
Warframe.
name is Neo Genom. Oh shit.
And
Okay, you know what? Let's just start the quest.
Okay, so I think clearly this is sort of where the Grineers are working on WMDs. The Grineers are clearly a metaphor for grenades, and they're working on biological warfare. And we're just gonna see what's up. It doesn't even say we're gonna stop it. We're just investigating.
I
Did you
click
activate it?
begin.
Yeah, go ahead and activate it. And it should tell us which level to go to.
Wait, it just sent me to my inbox.
Oh yeah,
Disturbing
check
intel. Tenno,
Yeah,
we have
there we go.
intercepted, partially decrypted, a disturbing Grineer communication. A doctor by the name of Tangus claims to have uncovered some sort of new bioweapon. We have a few details, but the message originated out of Metroid Prime. That's
What?
weird.
Now
I don't
that's a
think
crossover I wasn't
it says
expecting.
M Prime. But don't you think that's a little close? Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
it's a little.
So we have to go to M Prime and investigate.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so let's pick a discussion topic for this mission for us to discuss. So there's quality dialogue for us audio listeners.
Oh, I had another. Do you have something?
No, I got you.
have a
Got
little
something? Go
treat?
for it.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about. This is kind of another gaming topic. Gaming topic. The first one. Okay. Mario Kart. The new Mario Kart game is out.
Oh, really?
And I don't think.
Oh, are you talking about the mobile
It's the mobile
one?
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah. Does that even count?
Well, that's the thing, is that I was definitely in the party of like wanting to shit on it and just be like, this is stupid. Especially because the controls. That was honestly the big thing. Like, I wanted to be able to steer with like. I just want that controller feel. You know what I'm saying? Like that childhood, and bring you back to the N64, or if you're really old school, the NES, or I don't remember which one was the first. But yeah, I like the steering.
Right.
And it's not on mobile. But the other complaint is that it's supposed to be really heavy on in-app purchases, which I guess is fair because it's free. But people are kind of calling it that, basically saying it feels a lot like pay to win, because pretty much anything that can be unlocked, about half of those things you only can pay for it.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, usually it's just like you don't have to buy it, you just have to play for like 22 hours to get $1's worth of stuff.
But my brother told me that it's pretty fun, and basically contradicted the other guy. He was like, "Oh yeah, you can do everything for free." So I think I'm gonna give it a try this week. I'm probably just gonna play that at lunch, or maybe in the afternoon this week at work.
Give it a chance
instead of working. Just kidding. I mean, after work or at the bus stop. I mean, that's what mobile games are for, though, right? It's not like for an hour long.
Stuff. That's right.
Yeah, it's just to fill the little, like when you're in line at the sandwich shop, or you're
in between your games
at the proctologist appointment, or just regular everyday moments where you've got a minute and 30 seconds and you want to buy some in-app purchases. That's basically let's just scratch that pay to win itch. What are we doing?
So this is a spy mission. So we're trying to sneak into their facilities without setting off the alarms.
Oh yeah, it's a spy one basically.
Yeah, and we got to get to that, somehow make it into that control room to hack it and get their information on the bioweapon that's happening right now. But there's usually some sort of
those
guard.
of you watching, you can see that there's like, instead of one chevron, there's 3. They've got different letters. I can't go 3 places at once, man. Show me one at a time, or don't show me anything.
Or right now we're doing number B.
Number B?
Yes. Not the first one, but the Bth one. I'm trying to remember how
this level's so easy. This one's a 3 beef.
Oh, okay, we got to get to the very top, all the way up here, and then you just fall through the ceiling? Yeah, we just fall through the ceiling. And hack the servers. Look at that.
Oh man, now this part I can get into.
Hack it.
Hacking.
Look at you hacking right there. I love what it does with your bow and arrow while you're hacking. It's like
Am I, like, playing it like
the
a
arrow's
violin?
like stuck to your finger, so it's like shows you miming like typing keys and stuff, but the arrow's still stuck on the end of your hand while you're doing it. Okay, now I gotta get out of here. Let's just get out of here. We already got the data.
Last one. Then we finally get a chance to take a break and get to the money, baby.
Oh, that's
Read
right.
some
We're gonna have a
ads.
new segment, a brand new segment that we're trying out for the first time in podcasting. It's a sponsored content.
Yeah, basically, I mean, we won't give it all away, but there are people with money who have important things to say, but they don't know where the people, the good people are, like you,
Yes.
like people
The
like
best
you.
people.
You know, they need people like us to help them find the people like you and say the important things that they have to say, which are always important. And so we bridge that gap by connecting the people with the monies to the people they're trying to tell the important
Listen,
things.
Valley, I'm just gonna say, I think we're making this a little too overcomplicated. Okay, so the party of the first party is looking to sell their product to and/or the individuals of the party in the second party, and they need a individual in between them. Let's just call them party
Party C.
1.8 or 1.5.
Yeah, 1.A.
1.A section. So they're trying to secure a transaction of information between party 1A to party 2, and
the thing about this is the result synergy. So
I think that sums it up pretty well.
So a little message to all the youngsters out there: hacking is bad. Okay, this is a game; it's not real. We would never hack,
Unless you're hacking the
IRL.
bad guys.
or that. Right? It's okay to hack bad guys.
If you're gonna hack the Nazis, that's okay. I'm gonna just say something a little controversial here. This could backfire here, but
I mean, hey, this is on you, buddy.
well,
but go for it if you want to.
All right, okay,
I'll
brace
allow it.
yourselves, guys. I'm not a huge fan of that whole Nazi thing. I mean, call me old-fashioned, but I miss the days when people are like, I don't like Nazis. I mean, I know, it's 2019. We can, we gotta, be all inclusive and everything. But when I see the Nazis out there, I just think, no.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ben. I'll tell you this. I am not going to voice my opinion on this matter, but I will say that I respect your opinion.
I mean, I know this
Furthermore,
could
I will
really
defend
compromise our Nazi demographic.
End of the earth. You're right to say your opinion. But I'm not. But I'll tell you this. I personally,
Yes.
am not gonna dip my toe into this toxic pool because nothing good can come of it, my friend. It is better to just let Nazis be Nazis and not say a thing about it. Oh shit! I just
And now we've lost our Jewish demographic.
shit. How are we ever gonna make it in Hollywood?
If you're not upsetting the Nazis, you're okay. I'm not even gonna.
If it isn't one party, it's another. I know, man. Just trust me, buddy.
And there we go. We're at the end.
Hey, I guess I didn't.
Investigation complete. You can consider all your bioweapons investigated, Grenier boys.
All right, man, dude. It's literally 30 minutes. We just hit the 30-minute mark.
Time for some sponsored content.
Ben is he's covering up his true feelings here. I think he took a little convincing here, but ads are a cornerstone of any modern broadcasting solution, and here at DDD we just simply. By the way, DDD isn't any owned property, right? I don't think so. Anyways, here at DDD, we certainly, are going to do all that it takes to be a professional, reputable broadcasting solution. And one of those things means reading ads. So let's go ahead and get to it.
Okay.
Just need to find ads somewhere in my email box.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had like tons, didn't we? I mean, you were telling me about tons. I haven't seen any, but
you know, I found the ad. Let me just
okay,
let me read.
yeah.
Let me read. Yeah. Are you a company or person owning a business or service or a nonprofit organization or a government or small business who is trying to reach a broader audience of highly valuable, young, and attractive male listeners? Then advertise with DDD, the only podcast to reach the handsomest young boys on the internet. Now starting 1 minute spots for $10,000, and try now for a limited time only a full 2-minute read, just like the one you're hearing currently, for $25,000. That's right. For a small fee of $25,000, you could reach up to 7 billion. That's right, 7 billion.
That's a lot. That's
Well, I
way
mean,
more than I was expecting.
well, we don't perhaps have that many subscribers, but I do know that if you were to say take YouTube, which is the platform that we're on,
Yeah.
and look at the most viewed video on there, I mean that's pretty much
That's
the
about
same
the upper
audience.
limit,
I mean,
yeah.
if you can watch Gangnam Style, you can watch our podcast.
Gangnam
and
Style has
listen.
7
And
billion views.
So buy ads with us today. You can hit the DDD email, which we'll tag at the end of the episode, and please advertise with us. Okay, all right, thank you. And there was plenty other ones that we could read this week, but we're not desperate. We're gonna hold out for the big bucks. So if you're coming for DDD ads, get your money right. Okay, that's all.
And now that we're back from that sponsored segment, we're going to continue with our quest to whatever this mission is in Warframe that we're doing.
Let's get it.
All right, and now that we're loading into the mission, let's think. We got some other segments. We'll start a segment here to keep the conversation going. Let's do
Keep the natural conversation flowing, just like water from a river.
All right, welcome to the segment of the. Let's do Fix the Mix. This sounds like a good time for Fix the Mix. I'm gonna pause for a moment so we can do the intro music. Okay, well, this section of the show is called Fix the Mix. It's the time where you go through all the, just point out all the little, like, wacky, annoying things that happen to you throughout the week or whatever, and then this is your chance
wacky,
to...
annoyancy things.
Annoyancy things, like my enunciation, for instance. Yeah, you pick those wacky things, and this is your chance to stand up and, like, share with the world, like, man, that's annoying, but you know what we could do better? We do this, and it'll fix it. So
it was John Lennon that said, "Take a bad song, make it better. Don't let Yoko record it."
That's honestly, I'm just gonna change that with their theme song. So for Fix the Mix, I got the first one today, and this one's for you here. This is for you, Key Value. ISIS.
Yeah.
Fix it. So what are your thoughts?
You're telling me to fix ISIS.
Yeah, man. That's topic of the week. Topic of the week. So this is your chance. Just go up, share with the whole world. You know what? It's not as good as it could be. I mean, a lot of people. It's got some really bad reviews from.
I think we can all agree. I mean, ISIS is pretty good, but it could be better. Is basically what you're saying, right? I mean, like we don't want to be in. There's been
it's not my favorite.
I said 7 billion listeners, and so if we want to actually make good on that, we're probably gonna need some listeners who are in ISIS.
That's right.
So even though I'm not actually a fan, I'm gonna have to just play along, okay?
All right, let's see how easly we can play both sides.
So ISIS, they're good guys, but one thing they could do better is, I understand that the United States is sort of their sworn enemy, infidels and all that, blah blah blah.
Alleged enemy.
One thing that I think they could borrow from sort of the American culture, where I know that that's something they would probably already be, a little hesitant about, but just stay on board for a second. Hear me out. I'm hearing you out. You hear me out.
Okay.
It's that one thing that is great for any organization is a pancake breakfast, and I think that if ISIS did less of killing people and more of the pancake breakfasts for like fundraising and for charity and for the community, that would be taking a sad song.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a sad song and make it better. But it would make a sad ISIS a little cheerier. Make things a little brighter.
So we just need to cheer up ISIS, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and not only that, but the community around ISIS, just that pancake breakfast vibe, You got mothers, you got daughters, you got fathers, you got sons, you got grandparents, aunts and uncles. You got people from the community coming together and making what is essentially a dessert for breakfast.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that would definitely, that's working on me. I mean, you're speaking the word, you're speaking my language here.
Yeah, or, if you're trying to broaden out from that, like donuts, those are pretty good too. So like we're DJs in Discord doing duos, and I think that if you could even bring half that amount of D's to ISIS, that would be a pretty big win for them. So if you could get a couple Dunkin' Donuts out over there in the fucking desert, it might, if you're starting your day with a 500 calorie all sugar pastry, I just don't see how that could not improve.
Yeah, I've never seen somebody
everything
frown
else
with a
about your
donut.
organization, right? What else could go wrong? Right. Not much more because you already had a donut.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that.
So
So ISIS start working in the
pancake
community,
breakfasts.
work in the community, and then that's better. Okay, and then for me, I picked just Applebee's menu. Applebee's.
Dude, honestly,
Let's be honest.
whoa. So you're trying to fix Applebee's menu. Mine was to fix ISIS, and yours is to fix the Applebee's menu.
Yeah.
You're saying that's what... Well, let me tell you, buddy.
Fix
You are
the
going to
mix.
have an easy time because I think the solutions that I pointed out for ISIS are probably good at Applebee's, too. Pancakes and donuts?
I didn't think of that
That might be the only food they don't have.
Because this was all planned like a year and a half in advance. So I
dude, you need to do
like legit. I had no idea you were gonna like pick the same answer. I have it written down here. I have it written pancake breakfast. You're gonna flip when you see this. It's in my hand. I even have it dated. I have it dated 16 when I wrote this. Pancake breakfast, community outreach, and then Applebee's is fixed. Dude.
I will eat my words then because I was going to get a little mad with you that you had stolen my answers. You got it.
Is it really stolen?
In the
if I
future,
wrote it,
just do me a favor. Just try not to pick questions that are so overlapping. Okay, like we need variety in the segment, and when it's like the same answers for both the questions, it's not good content, and we're not going to reach 7 billion listeners.
I understand.
You know what? Okay. I know I said before that I don't need a break, but I need a break. Okay, can you just give me a second? We beat the level. I did a lot of the work on that one. I think.
Yeah, you did.
What were we doing again?
We were killing infested.
Oh, killing people. Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Well, just I'm feeling stressed, so just give me a second. Just I'll be right back. Okay.
All right. I understand.
Fill time. See if you can open up one of those ads.
Yeah, okay. So I gotta fill some time. I'm gonna just do. Hey, this is a good time to do the segment. What is it called? That's right. It's called. Make it spicy. And welcome back. This section is called Make It Spicy. It's the variety segment, the segment of the week where it's just different every time because variety is the spice of life. And this week's segment for the variety segment is let me look at my notes here because I got so many ideas for this variety segment. Okay, this variety segment is called Best Butt in the House. And this is the segment where we pick the best butt, and it is just the number one. This week for, this is the only time we're doing it, but Best Butt in the House. Okay, and the winner is John Goodman. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so, credit where it's credit's due. We're going to shout out to John Goodman on this one. I know oftentimes when we're looking for best butts, I mean, he usually gets overlooked for like the all-stars like Danny DeVito or Steve Buscemi. But, I think it's time we brought awareness to that slamming bod of the good man, the good man. So, good job. Congratulations, John. We'll have your award sent to you in the mail. Keep a lookout for that. It is a Denny's coupon for, I think it's 20% off. If you buy, it's like buy one entree, get another 20% off. And congratulations. I mean, I'm really excited for you. Yeah, that's it. Good job. That's some spicy Pepsi you're drinking over there, huh?
Okay, I'm back, dude. Sorry, dude. I had to take my anti-anxiety medication.
Oh, I understand, man. Oh, dude. Let me tell you, if there's one, I think it was Forbes listed podcasting as the number 6 most stressful job in the Dominican Republic. So props to you, man, for hanging in there.
Yeah, man. I don't like to, you know that I'm really sensitive about this, but I'm not good at talking and using my fingers. So this is a little hard for me.
Yeah.
So I need my anti-anxiety medication.
But we stand
I
with
guess it's
you.
time for another level while we talk about what's spicy.
That's right. Hold on a second.
Defend the bomb.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's list some more facts. So we're both DJs.
That's right. We both, I'll speak for myself. I've DJ'd
commonalities.
multiple times,
yeah.
countless times in my own bedroom concerts.
Dude, I just got back from, was it Madison Square Meals? It's the sandwich shop at the corner of my apartment complex.
Madison Square Meals.
Yes.
So it's a girl named Madison.
I wish
And
there
she
was a girl
sells-
that works there.
Why is it named Madison's? There's another famous or fairly well-known Madison Square. Are you aware of this?
Well, I know
curious.
there's Madison Square Subs down the road, but I've got to put my allegiance with the Square Meals because it's closer. I don't want to walk all the way another block.
And what is a square meal?
Usually sandwiches.
So it's like cut in the shape of a square.
Yeah.
But what if it's served in a square container? Would it still be a square meal? It doesn't have anything to do with like the protein or the health contents.
I'm not
the nutritional value.
I'm not a restaurant expert, but I'm guessing that's where they're going with with things in the future.
Well, hold on, my guy. You're not a restaurant expert, but you're fixing Applebee's. Not only fixing Applebee's, but fixing Applebee's 13 years ago. What are you, man?
It wasn't
I hate to say it, but I'm starting to think that maybe not everything you're saying about yourself is truthful.
Listen, buddy, in my defense, Applebee's isn't much of a restaurant.
That is true. You've heard the joke where it's like, my buddy works at Applebee's as a server, and, for the first 6 months, he kept talking about this retarded guy that he works with named Mike. And everyone's just always shitting on Mike. Now they gotta get stuff from Mike. Mm-hmm. And after a while, I was like, how is there only one cook at Applebee's? And then he realizes that it's just the microwave. Yeah, I guess that isn't really that funny.
Mike is oh yeah. Mike. Yeah,
Because they microwave everything. But honestly, I'm gonna give my hot take. I have had some meals at Applebee's.
Yeah.
I'm sure we went there with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. That gives away personal information. Never mind. Yeah, I'm sure that we've been to an Applebee's. Probably,
we went there with a lady
times.
one time.
yeah, that sounds way better. Yeah, we went there with a lady, not our grandma. And it I was a kid. I definitely haven't been there in the past like 10 years, but it wasn't so bad. I mean, even if it's microwaved, so what? Hey, still a good meal at an affordable price with plenty of ESPN displaying televisions placed around the room. What more could you ask for? Personal quality time with your family? Fuck that. Let's go to Applebee's.
Yeah,
We
dude.
got chicken tenders.
Who wants good food when you can have Applebee's? That should be.
Yeah. So we were. Sorry, I'm sorry. I kind of got us sidetracked. I didn't mean.
What were we talking
I'm
about?
sorry.
We
I'm
were
sorry
talking
that
about,
I doubted you. We were talking about just sharing like a little bit more about ourselves.
That's right. We were DJs. That's where DJs.
Yeah.
So,
Well, but we're not just DJs. I mean myself.
We're also
I'm an
gamers.
accomplished. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm an
Gamers.
accomplished
We're
music
also,
producer. You know,
we're
I
also white
produce
males.
beats for some of the. Whoa! I am not ready to share that. Back the fuck up.
That's right. No, up until this point, no one knew either of our nationalities. So let's just keep the anonymity on. For all anyone
you know
knew,
what?
I am African American. You are Polynesian.
No. You don't. You're missing the point. In order to reach that 7 billion, you just don't say it. You do not acknowledge it. Leave it a mystery to the viewer. You have no idea what race.
I am of indeterminate
know-
race. That is.
We didn't even really say where we live.
There's no way you could guess. There is absolutely no way you could guess what race we are. Hey, so you want to go down to Whole Foods and pick up some hummus for my party today? I got a bunch of craft beers in the back.
No, dude, I have to renew
we're-
my health insurance.
Gosh, yeah, dude, you know Costco has some memberships for that actually give you discounts on your health insurance. You
Look,
stop
Ben,
down there.
the important thing is consistent branding, and what we can share is the things that are already shared in the title. Those are the things we can talk about. Race is not in the title.
Could be.
Okay? Where we live is not in the title. You know where we live? We live on Discord, buddy.
We are
And
purely
you know what we
digital
do?
beings.
We're DJs. And you know what we
Discord.
like to do when we're not DJing?
Women.
Duos. I guess that's
a close second.
Yeah, sex is a duo, so that's a different kind of duo, but and we like that. Oh, trust me. That's one thing that we can talk about. Obviously, like we're not going to talk about race or where we live or like what we do for a living or like obviously we don't want to give like specific. We would love to talk about the specifics of our prolific DJ careers, but it just doesn't feel right. I mean, you probably already know. So, we just want to focus on this show, which is kind of like a new event. We're going to focus on the DJs on the Discord running duos. And so, since duos is in the title, we can definitely talk about sex. I mean, sex is on the table.
That's kind of a given. As soon as you hear the word DJ,
we're definitely going to talk about
it's
sex.
a given. As soon as you hear gamer, it's a given.
Yeah. But, we don't really need to talk about, like, I don't want to get personal, man. Like, I think we've shared enough. We probably already shared too much personal.
That's enough personal information.
Don't you think? Yeah. For one day.
For one day.
People will get to know us better as time goes on, and they are even better than they already know us from our DJ careers, which are separate, and we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah. So we're just going to keep all of that on the back burner and get to the topics that are just easy to discuss. So have you ever had a colonoscopy?
No, I haven't. Have you?
I've always wondered what it would be like.
I mean, I think I know what it would be like.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have a good enough imagination. I mean, I actually have a pretty good imagination, but that outside of my realm of.
Like, you have a good imagination about, like, video games, right?
That's part of my good imagination. I have a good imagination
you
about.
need more of like a real world imagination. Like I feel like it doesn't take much imagination to know what a colonoscopy would probably feel like. And I'm gonna start with.
I don't even know what my colon feels like.
How do you know? I mean, I don't mean to be rude, Ben, but have you ever taken a shit?
I think so.
I think so. Exactly. So I mean, like, there is feeling happening. And so surely you already have some idea of what it's like to have something.
I mean,
you have knowledge of two states.
Uh-huh.
One is empty and the other is not empty.
Wait,
And
empty,
when
I
it's
don't-
not empty,
with...
you want it to be empty.
Okay,
And that's the end goal, right?
yeah. So
Which
it's
kind of
what-
means
wait,
that like
full-
the
empty
the
implies
non-empty is
full.
not.
What are we full of?
Well, you're full of shit.
Dude, how dare you? I've been your friend for like at least 5 years.
Look, I think I'm making a pretty sound point here. I think you know what a colonoscopy, or at least you have some idea.
That's the last of them. Objective
And that's why I'm curious. That's why I kind of think I want to get one.
A colonoscopy?
Plus, rates of colorectal cancer, you ought to know this, in young folks, they're quite high right now.
That is
And
true.
it is a curable disease if caught early. So, yeah, that's why I go to my colonoscopist.
Our local colonoscopist.
Yeah. This is actually...
Is that that was in our sponsor list?
The cat's out of the bag. This was all a setup for another sponsored segment. Make an appointment online today. 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. We're in and out quick.
Oh, can I do the tag for their tagline?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what was the name of the? It was the something.
Colonoscopist USA.
Colonoscopist UNA. Is your life full of shit? We can rectify it. That's it.
That's a good tag. That's
a good tag.
Nice little
Pretty catchy.
tying up the tag. So, are there any countries that are UNA?
UNA. It could be the United. Well, it's U and A, not even of. So.
Oh yeah, it's just UAE, United Arab Emirates. Got it.
Oh, okay. The flight.
They just
the
left off the
airline?
E. That's okay. We'll get back to them. We'll charge them extra for the mistake. We should actually definitely do that. Charge extra for mistakes.
For fixing it for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, was that our mistake? Either way, they're getting charged for it.
I mean, when mistakes occur, I tend to just assume it's someone else's fault. So probably theirs.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's kind of cool.
Jinx, we should hang out more often.
Dude, that's why. Well, I'll tell you what. If you liked if you liked this episode, stay tuned for next week's, where we will have lots of sponsored content for your bitch ass.
Yeah, if you're a fan of the DJs and Duos or DJs in Discord doing Duos podcast, I would strongly recommend you tune into the next episode.
That's right.
All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This has been DJs in Discord doing Duos. Tune in next week for a good episode.